I have weaknesses. I'm not naturally strong, fast, or flexible. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I get emotional over trivial things, make poor dietary choices, don't sleep enough, procrastinate, and waste time. I care too much about insignificant matters and not enough about what's truly important. My ego is too big, and my mind often feels trapped within itself. Despite all this, I believe that a person's strength can often be their biggest weakness, and their weaknesses can become strengths. I refuse to accept that I am doomed to be what I am. I'm constantly fighting, struggling, scraping, kicking, and clawing at these weaknesses to change them. Some days I win. Some days I don't. But every day I get back up and move forward, fists clenched, ready for battle. I fight with everything I've got to overcome these weaknesses and flaws, striving to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday. I can share everything I've done, but the one thing I can't do is grind for you. What's the difference between a gazelle and a lion? The gazelle runs from something, and that's how many people operate. They do what's required as long as they're being pushed. But as soon as that pressure stops, they stop. You need to ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? Every opportunity is a chance to prove yourself again. Even after years of experience, I still get nervous because the day you become content is the day you stop evaluating yourself, stop growing, and stop getting better. That's the day you die, metaphorically speaking, and the day someone else catches up to you. If you're in pain, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. You're already hurt. Get a reward from it. Fight, go down swinging. Often, if you fight with all you have, you won't go down at all. You'll win. But you have to make that attitude a part of your everyday life. Do the extra repetition, run the extra mile, go the extra round, make the right choices, give the full measure, and make yourself stronger mentally and physically. Stand and fight against weakness, fear, time, and decay. Fight back, go down swinging, and give every day everything you've got. When you face a challenge, even one you don't believe you can win, remember this: you have nothing to lose. So stand up, go forward, and go out in a blaze of glory, fighting with everything you've got, every ounce of energy, every bead of sweat, every drop of blood, until your last breath. Then, and only then, can you stand down. Success in this game requires a dogged determination. Life isn't easy, and no one will hand you anything just because you have a degree or wrote a book. Good people can't handle challenges at the level that someone who's great can. You're praying for greatness, but when problems come, you run. You don't understand that it's in solving the problem that you become wealthy. When you solve a problem that millions couldn't, that elevates you. The longer you wait to get started and start grinding, the longer you'll wait to get to the other side and receive that reward. There's nothing wrong with the opportunity. You're just not giving 120%. You're giving 70%, 60%, or 50%, and you want what others have paid for with sweat, blood, and tears. You want it for free. It takes both emotion and logic to reach your maximum potential. Emotion and logic will both reach their limitations, and when one fails, you need to rely on the other. When it doesn't make logical sense to go on, use your emotion, your anger, frustration, and fear to push further. Override your feelings with concrete logic and willpower that says, I don't stop. You don't belong at the bottom. It's time to stop being comfortable there. Get up and get to where you're supposed to be. Live like you're supposed to live. Don't quit now. It's the 10th round, and you have 2 more to go. When you reach a certain level, it's not about skill anymore. It's about stamina. It's about saying, you won't break me. You can't touch me. I fought too hard. If I was going to quit, you should have got me at 17. You're going to have to fight and fight and fight. Most people won't be successful, not because they can't do it, but because they can't outlast their own doubts long enough to reach their breakthrough. Don't talk to me like that. I guarantee you I'm not a loser. I don't know what losing is. When I was a kid, I was a high school dropout. I ate out of trash cans and slept in abandoned buildings. But now all I do is win. It's not just a song, it's my life. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I promise you, the light is there. If you keep walking and keep making good choices, those choices will bring amazing opportunities. Greatness takes time. When you build something with a foundation of choices and character, it lasts. Character is everything in life. Your attitude determines your altitude. When you learn responsibility, respect, integrity, and punctuality, you set yourself up for success. The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe that it was possible, that I could do it given my circumstances. Born in an abandoned building, adopted, labeled mentally challenged, failing twice, no college training, never working for a major corporation. To believe that I could achieve something was the hardest part. There's a proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. That's why it's important to make a point every day to feed your mind with positive words. Words you write here and speak to yourself. Feed your faith, and your doubts will starve to death. Say to yourself, it's possible. Even when you have no evidence to point to, say to yourself, it's possible. There's nothing as powerful as a made-up mind.